Is fighting Ian Garry a bad business decision for Colby Chaos Covington? Now, let's go ahead and let's pull up the X clip, if you will. And so...
Tuesday, the 23rd of April, it's 2:30. Everybody knows...
Hold on, half two. Is that Irish for it's half hour till 2 o'clock? 2:30, okay.
Those are my next fight is. Everybody knows what it is. There's no secret. All I'm waiting on, all we need is Kobe to sign the fucking contract and say yes.
Sign it.
Let's go, Kobe. Can't talk all that shit and not back it up.
Damn, now how the turntables have turned. AJ, all right, listen. Everybody knows when my next fight is. Everybody knows what it is. There's no secret. Colby Covington fighting Ian Garry. In terms of just a pure business decision, be upfront and frank and honest with me right here, man. Is this wise for the career of Colby Covington?
No, not at all. The only sense in which this fight is wise is the media that's going to be covering it. You know, everybody hates Ian Garry for all of his outside antics and all the stuff with his family and all that. Don't want to get into it. But at the same point, everybody also hates Chaos Covington for all the other stuff he does outside, right? So that's the one thing I can see. This will be a media madhouse, right? Having these two going back at it, talking all that shit, going forward. But at the end of the day, if Colby loses this fight in a way in which Ian Garry normally wins his fights, it's not looking good for Colby. Not many people are going to be wanting to see him fight. It's going to be rough for him after that.
In my opinion, Colby Covington right now, even though, like, listen, the Chaos era, bro, like, this dude, fantastic for the dudes he fought, and his window just didn't seem... He had a guy in front of him that he couldn't get past in his window, right? But I feel like all relevancy will be lost with the bad loss to Ian Garry. All relevancy, where it's just like, all right, bro, we cannot sit here and legitimately spit the words out of our mouth to say, put Colby Covington up against some 15th ranked guy and Covington's going to get smoked. Like, you can't say that with a sane mind, given that you know his pedigree, right? But Ian Garry, stylistically, I just think as a matchup, it's going to be a hard matchup for Colby Covington, and his whole shtick has now come back to bite him. AJ, do you believe that if he did not have this persona, if he did not have this shtick, one, would he even be in the UFC right now? And then two, he would probably have a longer tenure through and through because he wouldn't be the guy who talks shit and does all the, does the whole thing, and where your popularity, asses in the seat, is all just based off of you being a fucking, I don't even have the correct words, just
heel.
A spectacle, but a spectacle more than anything else. Like, you're just like a not a real thing. What do you think?
I don't think, or I think if Colby Covington never had the persona, never changed, never switched over to the dark side, if you will, he would not have a career anymore. He was unrelevant then, and he would have stayed unrelevant if it wasn't for the shit talking. So I do give him credit for that, man. This is a business. You have to entertain people. Like the bad guy says, man, somebody's always got to be the heel. And when you're getting boos, those are your cheers. So Colby Covington has now going forward, can he maintain that? And can he have a tenure if he was never the shit talker? Man, the skills were there. The skill set was there. It just seemed like he either lacked trust in his skill set to kind of double down on it, or maybe just not confident enough and the skill set wasn't there in the gym and he saw how other people outperforming him. So either way, man, I don't think he would still be here if it wasn't for it.
Fair take right there. I think that's why I was struggling with the word, man, because I don't even know if heel presents or represents what it is that it's a spectacle, man. It's just like you say the most crash, wildest things that, oh, bro, I was just selling the fight. There's levels.